Hello, welcome to what is probably the most beautiful unit in Camp Ondesauk. This is the wonderful unit of Chabanel. Yes, it is there, under this overhanging bluff that when it's rainy, does in fact have a waterfall that comes down in front of Solo. But we're not here to talk about the unit of Chabanel. We're here to talk about the saint, Noél Chabanel. Noél Chabanel was a young man of 17 when he entered to the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits, and became quite the scholar. Actually, he was in France and was teaching, and when suddenly he was assigned to New France, Canada, he was reluctant, to say the least. Chabanel got over here and was initially assigned with Saint John de Brebeuf, and immediately found himself, number one, really struggling with the Huron language, though he had studied those languages before he came over, and also with their lifestyles. He had a very hard time with their cultures and their habits. He was reassigned shortly after he got there and replaced by Lalemant. Chabanel was reassigned to accompany and assist Father Garnier, and so off he went. It was during these times when he needed to make a trip across a causeway or an inlet to an island, and does not seem to have survived the journey. Actually, we know he didn't survive the journey. He was murdered on the way. He was murdered on his way to fulfill his missionary duties, and it's believed he was murdered by a person who feigned being a believer in his mission and in Jesus Christ, and instead took his life, hoping to gain the approval of the local tribes. So we remember Noél Chabanel as one of our North American martyrs, and this beautiful, beautiful place is where we find the ladies in yellow. So that is counsel for Chabanel.